Come on, bro. Having some technical difficulties. Strange. Yo, yo, yo. We back again. We back again with it, baby. Let me make sure my audio is set correctly. Can you hear this? Nope, you sure can't. Let me go ahead and set that right. Alright. Alright. Having a hard time setting the top. Alright, we in there. We back again. Today we're gonna talk about a new plugin, baby. We finna talk about a new plugin. You know what it is. It's new plugin day. Today we're gonna talk about Lion Master from Safari Pedals. And when I tell you this limiter sounds good, y'all probably already seen the other people's videos and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's Tory G this time, you know what I mean? And we already kind of did this mix together on this song. So you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to it. Let me go ahead and pull up. Actually, before I move any further, I'm going to pull up YouTube to ensure that I am not missing any chats, because for some reason this thing definitely stopped like transmitting chat information. Definitely. There we go. All right. What's up, Jimenez TV? Welcome back, man. Hey, thanks for tuning in consistently with me, man. I appreciate you big time. It means a lot. All right. Everybody on Facebook, if you would kindly just transition over to YouTube, would be greatly appreciated. And this thing is doing the most. All right. Anyway. Yeah, because for some reason this thing is acting weird as far as Facebook streaming goes. But yeah, we're going to talk about the Lion Master today. And let me pull up some information for you guys. So everybody else, they kind of did their pre-recorded videos. Today I'm going live, man. I'm going live with it. We're going to see how it sounds practically. Like how to actually set it up without ever like actually using it. So, you know what? Let me go ahead and remove it and add a fresh instance. And we're going to start from scratch. All right. This thing keeps going away. I think it's because I am clicking on another screen. Yeah. All right. What's up? What's up, PsyQ? What up, baby? That's my man right there, man. That dude, he rock with me heavy. I'm talking about heavy. My man always got my back. All right, that's my guy. All right, so check it out. I'll go ahead and I'm gonna read this thing right here. We're gonna go forward. So, introducing Lion Master by Safari Pedals, groundbreaking audio plugin meticulously crafted from the ground up, and I believe that. I'm reading the biopsy right here. This limiter boasts exceptional features such as true peak capabilities, allowing for precise control over audio dynamics, built-in saturation, width enhancer, and you got other options such as high frequency gain and low frequency gain. So we're just gonna go through each function here. So right off the gate, you get your nice metering down to 97 decibels full scale on the inputs and the output. You can toggle between out and gain reduction meter. I think the only thing that I would change about this plugin is maybe include like a small gain reduction meter in the middle or on the side, so we don't have to necessarily switch. You got a gain reduction readout on the bottom here as well. Okay, so you can actually well, actually, let me start from the top. You can bypass within the plugin. Again, same kind of setup, very simple. Got your preset menu, save, delete, bypass within the plugin. All right, so if you want to automate this, it won't click and pop. At least that's the theory. Oversampling's built in. Low frequency gain. I think this is like a shelf. It is a shelf, actually. And a high frequency gain. This is a top end shelf, and this is the crossover that you can choose where the shelves happen at or occur. All right. So I think I had it on 8,000 or 3,000, whatever it was. I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's say let me go ahead and default that thing out. All right. So yeah, that is default. So let's see. Yeah. All right. Cool. You also have True Peak button right here. All these red buttons control each of these parameters. So if you don't want to bother with any of these, or you want to bypass with it on or off, or automate this button on and off, you can do so. True Peak limiting, your input gain control, and you can double click each of these to reset saturation and width knob. Okay, and you got an overall output, which you can actually, would be where the true peak actually is, or the actual true peak limiting would occur where there's no overs. Okay, let me pull up YouTube on my phone real quick. I appreciate y'all for your patience. All right, let me just checking the Chizat. All right, there we go. Live chat is up. Yeah, if you're on Facebook, come on over to YouTube for me, baby. You can find me Tori G. It's real easy. Mixed by Tori G. All right, so there's no real other menu items here on this plugin. They keep everything for face value, and I really like that. It's not too much going on. All right, so this plugin is also VST3, AU, AAX, and it's for Mac and Windows. So, and you want to know what's dope about this plugin? The latency is minimal, and the CPU usage is also minimal. So let's go ahead and find, let me find Lion Master. Let me alphabetize these. All right, boom. We get like a 2, and that's with oversampling on. That's like 2. I don't know what to call it, 2%, but it's very small. All right. Then you also have, so if I turn it off, I guess it stays the same. I don't know. True Peak, if I cut True Peak on, I'm not seeing much of a change here at all with it.
Give me my flowers while I'm upright. See y'all ain't with me when I'm up nights.
Yeah. Nothing is actually really changing. But what I can say off rip, when I put this plugin on, I don't detect audibly that it's changing any of the sounds. So let me go ahead and do the Studio One bypass.
Give me my flowers while I'm upright. See y'all ain't with me when I'm up nights. All of these verses that I must write.
Yeah, I'm not hearing any actual audible change. But again, each of these parameters are toggleable. So if you're in Studio One, you can actually just go whichever last one you touch, you can actually go and automate that easily. Super easy. And you have an auto gain function. I would leave that off unless you're doing like some type of heavy limiting for effect, you know what I'm saying, just to get level. So I would assume if you turn off oversampling in True Peak, you could actually use this on a vocal track to kind of level it as a kind of leveling limiter, vocal limiter. All right. Yeah, I guess my only gripe is this gain reduction thing. I would rather it be like something visible here, and that's it. But other than that, this thing sounds dumb good. And let me show you why. Let's go ahead and let's just work with it. I'm going to pull up, let's see. I'm going to pull up, oh yeah, tonal balance control. And tonal balance control is going to tell me whether I'm in the right ballpark for, like, you know, some of our popular hip hop mixes, okay? I'm not going to use this as the Bible. It's just going to be there to tell me, like, okay, this is the balance. It's a pretty close, good, decent. Maybe I'm going in the right direction. All right, so let's see what it sounds like bypassed. Let's see how everything's sitting right now.
Give me my flowers while I'm upright. See, y'all ain't with me when I'm up nights. All of these verses that I must write. Another album with that suffice.
So this is typically what my mix will look like. This is what my mixes usually look like. I try to keep it in this range. A lot of the times my top end is way more exaggerated. That's just because, you know, hip hop, trap music, they do a lot of the hi-hats are usually kind of crazy. I'm not gonna cap. And honestly, I think I might still have the beta version. But whatever. I think it still will function the same. Anyway, so looking pretty good as far as my balance before limiting, right? And so let's go ahead and make it do what it do.
Give me my flowers while I'm upright. See, y'all ain't with me when I'm up nights. All of these verses that I must write. Another album with that suffice. Give me my flowers while I'm upright. See, y'all ain't with me when I'm up nights. All of these verses that I must write. Another album with that suffice. Undrafted, adventures of Mr. Meticulous, a mentalist. You see, my love for the artist was sensitive. It's crippling if you don't love it as I. My work is in vain, my purpose in pain. Run through my circle of veins. Why don't you love me like you love on your favorite artist? I'm well deserving.
You know, I find this to be quite interesting. I'm not detecting too many artifacts with this, and I've increased it by 7 dB, right? So at first, the mix in general is at, well, let's check it out.
Give me my flowers while I'm upright. See, y'all ain't with me when I'm up nights. All of these verses.
And you can see the crest factor between the RMS value and the peak value is pretty, it's already, you can already see that I've been clipping, and it's kind of already like heavily, you know, the dynamic range is starting to get a little bit small. But when I engage this plugin and increase it, because we're peaking at -6.5, but if I increase it by 7 to get it to 0, or the, you know, the limit, the output level, the maximum output, I'm not detecting some crazy artifacts, which is like actually really incredible. Normally, with oversampling off and true peak off, you're gonna hear something nasty.
Give me my flowers while I'm upright. See, y'all ain't with me when I'm up nights.
And we're talking about 6.5 dB of gain reduction, which is normally what you don't want to do in one limiter. Let's see how far we can push it. I'm gonna do an auto gain so that we can hear the real difference here.
Give me my flowers while I'm upright. See, y'all ain't with me when I'm up nights. All of these verses that I must write. Another album with that suffice.
I pushed this thing to the max just now, and yo, I'm not seeing a major, or I'm not hearing a major like compression. I'm not hearing any major issues, which is crazy. Hey, what's up, Sean? Yeah, come over to YouTube, my boy. Facebook's not transmitting information to my chat right now, so I apologize. But I don't know if you saw what I saw. We just did like 20 dB of gain reduction, and it didn't sound bad. You know what I'm saying? It didn't sound bad. Like there wasn't a bunch of what do you call it? Distortion, clicking, popping. That's wild, right? I'm gonna turn my headphones up a little bit for myself. and I just maxed that thing out. So let's go ahead and mess with the other features. Let's go ahead and see what these shelves are doing. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me pull up the manual and we can go through this together so we can know exactly how this plugin is processing our audio. Yeah, they're simply gain knobs. They're not like parallel, anything going on. The manual's pretty slim. The manual's pretty slim. And I mean, it's not that hard to figure out, to be quite honest. Oh, I see your question. I think you asked this one, and I might have avoided it the other time by accident. I didn't mean to. I thought I had answered it, but when it comes to mixing, right? After we've done our production, recording, typically for me, at least what I've seen is it starts with editing. And editing, cleaning up your clips, getting rid of all the excess noise, like, doing your what you call it, your strip silence, your pop click and breath editing, timing alignment, all that is considered editing, right? I would do all that first. Listen to the song, do that first. You may want to put like an EQ or a limiter so you can listen to it, you know what I'm saying, but then take it off when the mixing session comes to the forefront, right? And then once you've done your vocal editing, you can tune that. You can start tuning those vocals, get them to hit the right parts, especially if you use Melodyne or you're using the graphical mode of auto-tune. Then you want to do your post-production stuff. It depends on the definition of post-production. For me, a lot of post-production has to do with, like, after we've recorded, we're trying to get a little bit of a vibe. So I'm adding stutters, I'm adding beat drops, I'm doing like reverses of the 808s and kicks and all types of crazy. That kind of organically happens for me. I don't have a defined time when to do that. And that can also happen during mixing. Vocal mixing for me happens at the beginning, and then I start to massage the instrumental and the vocal to kind of fit with each other. They all kind of go, because you can't have one without the other. If you have the vocal solo the entire time, you're not going to hear how it sounds on top of the beat or in the beat or with the beat. However you want that to feel, it's not going to sound right unless you're playing it together. So vocal mixing kind of depends. A lot of the times you can have a vocal that doesn't sound great alone, but when you put it in the beat, it actually sounds incredible. You know what I'm saying? It's just context is what you want to kind of keep in mind. So good question. All right, back to the Safari Lion Master.
Feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications.
All right, so we're looking pretty good. Let's go back. I think since my original mix maxes out at 6.5, I'm gonna gain to 7.
Feet and clap like Sunday service.
Oh, I forgot to turn off auto gain.
Feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications to your phone, you've been alerted. With the strength of 10 Hercules, some people are hard to please. One follow is all I need. I'm constantly sending links. I'm not as strong as you think, cause my armor is full of chinks. I'm not a shiny object in front of you, dangling, strangling numbers on charts. Promoters end up angling.
It's interesting because in the DAW, I'm peaking at maybe like -3, but the gain reduction meter is saying I'm hitting that pretty heavily. So I wonder if there's some processing underneath that is triggering, or it could just be I'm still in the beta. I still have the beta, and it's, the metering is not quite accurate. So I can't give a fair judgment on that, on whether it's working correctly.
Feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications sent to your phone, you've been alerted. With the strength of 10 Hercules, some people are hard to please. One follow is all I need. I'm constantly sending links. I'm not as strong as you think, cause my armor is full of chinks.
All right, so we at 7.5. Sounds amazing to me. Let's say I want a little bit, let's say I think the low end is a little bit too hefty. I'll bring that back about a dB or 2 dBs, and let's just do that for now.
Feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications sent to your phone, you've been alerted. With the strength of 10 Hercules, some people are hard to please. One follow is all I need. I'm constantly sending links. I'm not as strong as you think, cause my armor is full of chinks. I'm not a shiny object in front of you, dangling, strangling numbers on charts. Promoters end up angling, shame on them only prop up celebs and entertainers. My language straight out of the box, instructions never came with it. I'm gone.
I like what these bands are doing. They kind of remind me of like a pull tech feel, like where you can go up to like this much, but the Q gets a little bit wider, so it's not such a harsh boost, right? So let's continue to work with that. I think I'm gonna leave it here. Let's see what this saturation is doing. Actually, let me turn this off. Let me start over. Turn this off. Let's see what the saturation is doing.
Feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications sent to your phone, you've been alerted. With the strength of 10 Hercules, some people are hard to please. One follow is all I need. I'm constantly sending links. I'm not as strong as you think, cause my armor is full of chinks. I'm not a shiny object in front of you, dangling, strangling numbers on charts. Promoters end up angling.
I could definitely hear that it brings up that upper mid, which is nice. Not too much muddy saturation, so you could tell that they focused that on the upper mids to kind of just lift that mid section of frequencies out. So let's do this in conjunction with the high and low frequency gain buttons.
Feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications sent to your phone, you've been alerted. With the strength of 10 Hercules, some people are hard to please. One follow is all I need. I'm constantly sending links. I'm not as strong as you think, cause my armor is full of chinks. I'm not a shiny object in front of you, dangling, strangling numbers on charts. Promoters end up angling, shame on them only prop up celebs and entertain.
I like what it does. It's doing something very subtle, from what I'm hearing. Something very subtle. Let me make sure this thing is not on bypass. No, it's on. It's on. Well, but yeah, nothing crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the width knob is doing.
Feet and clap like Sunday service. Notiful of veins, but don't you love me like you love on your favorite artist? I'm well deserving. This other nigga rap proper, they understand the verbiage. Get up and stand on your feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications sent to your phone, you've been alerted. With the strength of 10 Hercules, some people are hard to please. One follow is all I need. I'm constantly sending links. I'm not as strong as you think, cause my armor is full of chinks. I'm not a shiny object in front of you, dangling, strangling numbers on charts. Promoters end up angling, shame on them only prop up celebs and entertainers. My language straight out.
I like what that's doing. However, we should check in our mono. So listen with me. I don't know how good it's going to translate over the streaming platforms, but we're going to switch this into mono, and we're going to see if this width knob makes things disappear.
Veins, but don't you love me like you love on your favorite artist? I'm well deserving. This other nigga rap proper, they understand the verbiage. Get up and stand on your feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications sent to your phone, you've been alerted.
It's interesting. The mid section, actually, the middle actually gets more present. So we're not losing anything. We actually gained some volume, which is dope.
Veins, but don't you love me like you love on your favorite artist? I'm well deserving. This other nigga rap proper, they understand the verbiage. Get up and stand on your feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications sent to your phone, you've been alerted. With the strength of 10 Hercules, some people are hard to please. One follow is all I need. I'm constantly sending links. I'm not as strong as you think, cause my armor is full of chinks. I'm not a shiny object in front of you, dangling, strangling numbers on charts. Promoters end up angling, shame on them, only prop up celebs and
I think it's absolutely wild that we only get about four, I don't know what this is. I can't think about what this is right now. Let's just call it 4%. This only gets 4% of each core or whatever core it's using. And it's only 2.5 milliseconds in latency. When you have oversampling, oh wait, not even that. True peak. Oh wait, it increases when you have true peak off. That's different. What about the rest of this stuff? Turn this off. When you bypass it, it does turn that latency down to 0. Interesting how true peak decreases that, which is weird. It might be a small thing that the plugin's reporting incorrectly, but I've seen that happen with other plugins, so it might not be wrong.
veins, but don't you love me like you love on your favorite artist? I'm well deserving. This other nigga rap proper, they understand the verbiage. Get up and stand on your feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications sit to your phone, you've been.
Now let's take a look at my balance. I may have taken this out of context.
Veins, but don't you love me like you love on your favorite artist? I'm well deserving. This other nigga rap proper, they understand the verbiage. Get up and stand on your feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications sit to your phone, you've been alerted. With the strength of 10 Hercules, some people are hard to please. One follower is all I need. I'm constantly sending links. I'm not as strong as you think, cause my armor is full of chinks. I'm not a shiny object in front of you, dangling, strangling numbers on charts. Promoters end up angling, shame on them, only prop up celebs and entertainers. My language straight out of the.
Alright, so what's crazy, let's see, I think this is doing some type of pull tech kind of thing, because you can see this is what it would look like if you had the 5K, if you had that on like a pull tech EQ. Let me pull one up. Let's go Tube Tech. Yeah, whatever. All right, so on a pull tech, right? You have your attenuation. I would normally set mine at 5K or 10K, but normally it's at 5K. You have your attenuation, your boost, right? And so on this, I have this set at like 8K. Boom. So this is what I'm hearing and seeing on that meter. Okay, not too crazy of a boost. What do we say? What do we put that at? 2.5. Okay, I don't know what that is on this in particular, but let's just say that is right. And then on the low end, this might not be as accurate, or it would be like using this mid band part, right? The middle version of the EQ. And he is dipped at 500. I think that's what it was. Dipped at 500 and then boosted again somewhere around 100 hertz. That's what I'm seeing. So whatever this thing is doing like a couple of things as far as the EQ with the shelves.
Veins, but don't you love me like you love on your favorite artist? I'm well deserving. This other nigga rap proper, they understand the verbiage. Get up.
Oops, I even got it. I should have bypassed this. It didn't sound too bad actually. Nah. But anyway, so yeah, what we're seeing, you see that? Let me play that again.
Veins, but don't you love me like you love on your favorite artist? I'm well deserving. This other nigga rap proper, they understand the verbiage. Get up and stand on your feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications sit to your phone, you've been alerted. With the strength of 10 Hercules, some people are hard to please. One follower is all I need.
So this is what I'm seeing, right? You see that dip at 4,000, 5,000. So there's that dip, and then a nice round bell is what I'm hearing it doing. At least that's what is happening to my ears. So it's got a pull tech thing going on, and the push and pull and the low end thing going on. So basically, we're dipping out, you know, around 500, 600, 700 hertz, and then boosting that back up with a wide bell curve. And that's at least what's happening in my ears. So it's doing a pool tech thing, which is dope. And let's continue to mess with it.
Veins, why don't you love me like you love on your favorite artist? I'm well deserving. This other nigga rap proper, they understand the verbiage. Get up and stand on your feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications set to your phone, you've been alerted. With the strength of 10 Hercules, some people are hard to please. One follower is all I need. I'm constantly sending links. I'm not as strong as you think, cause my armor is full of chinks. I'm not a shiny object in front of you, dangling, strangling numbers on charts. Promoters end up angling, shame on them, only prop up celebs and entertain.
Alright, so I think I know what this gain reduction is doing. This may be doing something that we're not seeing, right? So we're thinking it's doing the overall signal. I think this thing is responding to the mid-range more than anything. Watch when I mute the instrumental. Watch how this thing responds to his vocals.
Veins, why don't you love me like you love on your favorite artist? I'm well deserving. This other nigga rap proper, they understand the verbiage. Get up and stand on your feet and clap like Sunday service. No,
you see that? Now watch when I only play the beat. Oh wait, hold on. So yeah, unless you're really going crazy with the low end, I think this thing has some type of sidechain filter where it ignores a lot of the low end to let that come through, but it's really listening to where the vocals are living right up in here. Because if you notice, it's really affecting the way these vocals are going.
Veins, why don't you love me like you love on your favorite artist? I'm well deserving. This other nigga rap proper, they understand the verbiage. Get up and stand on your feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications set to your phone, you've been alerted. With the strength of 10 Hercules,
which is what I think is genius. I don't want to think about setting a mid band or a sidechain filter. Just have that thing set and let's rock. Let's rock with it. I think this is a great sounding limiter. This is a great sounding limiter, you guys. Very good limiter. This might have replaced a couple of limiters that I got in my arsenal. And you know what I'm saying? This might be one of those ones if I want something transparent but smacking. Okay. And yeah, man. So y'all got any questions? Let me know. This is a live stream. I'm probably gonna chop it up where I'm, for the YouTubes and whatever, for the algorithms. But definitely check out Lion Master by Safari Pedals, man. This is a great. All their plugins are great. So overall, this song we've used their reverb, their saturator. Here's a reverb. Their delay. And we had their lo-fi thing on here, but the artist didn't quite like it. But we have their lo-fi plugin, which is called Time Machine. And you know what? Incredible collection of plugins, man. Incredible collection of plugins. Highly recommend. The GUIs are fire. The sound is incredible. Like I said, this yak delay is like, it's like our favorite. It's like our favorite delay that's on crack. What's up? What's up? What's up, man? I see you. But definitely go hit up. Look, man, and I'm pretty sure they're going to continue to add to their arsenal. Only thing they might need is like maybe some type of EQ, but they kind of did that on the Lion Master. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Freaking dope. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys a discount code for your first purchases of the Safari Pedals plugin, which includes the Lion Master. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that up for you guys. Please be on the lookout for on my Instagram. My Instagram is Mixed by Tori G. I'm gonna be posting a short or a a quick reel about Lion Master, and I'm gonna have my discount code there. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in on this live. You know what I'm saying? Like and share this, please. Like and share this. I'm really trying to get this YouTube thing popping. And the more I get the YouTube thing popping, the more stuff that these companies will send me, and the more discount codes I can get for you. You feel me? It's a mutual thing. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Holla.
Veins, but don't you love me like you love on your favorite artist? I'm well deserving. This other nigga rap proper, they understand the verbiage. Get up and stand on your feet and clap like Sunday service. Notifications sent to your phone, you've been alerted. With the strength of 10 Hercules, some people are hard to please. One follow is all I need. I'm constantly sending links. I'm not as strong as you think, cause my armor is full of chinks. I'm not a shiny object in front of you, dangling, strangling numbers on charts. Promoters end up angling, shame on them, only prop up celebs and entertainers. My language straight out of the box, instructions never came with it. I'm gone. Give me my flowers while I'm upright. See, y'all ain't with me when I'm up nights.